Welcome to the Big Brother Breakdown with Joleen. Welcome to the BB Breakdown with Joleen. That's me. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel for the Big Brother Breakdown with Joleen. That's me, stand-up comedian and Big Brother super fan. Whoops. Here to break it all down for you with a comedic twist. We roast and we recap. Tonight we're going to be talking all about the episode, the live eviction Sunday night episode 40 of Big Brother season 25. As we start wrapping up this season. Just note, if this is your first time here, I am a very opinionated lady. So if you don't like opinionated ladies, this might not be the channel for you. But you're welcome to have your opinions in the chat. We can all agree to disagree. So if you like someone I don't like, that doesn't mean we can't like each other, sort of. So how's everyone doing tonight? Let's set a like goal. You guys sound off in the live chat. Let me know what you think the like goal should be, and we will try to hit that this evening. I'll pick one of them, and there we go. And if you want to support the channel further than liking or subscribing, as we head on our way to 36,000 subscribers. We just hit 35, and we are cruising. So thank you and welcome all my new subscribers and the people who have been with me for a while. Thank you. But if you want to support further, you can do what Big Brother Bri did and send a super chat. Or you can send a super thanks after the video post. Hit me up on the Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. And the links for that are in the description of this video and on the bottom of the screen. You can see my little PayPals and all that. Or you can check out my Patreon, YouTube membership, all that stuff. But I'm just happy you're here. Just happy you're here. Big Brother Bri said, someone just lost their mustard seed. Go fucking Bowie Jane. So much to talk about. Speaking of Ash, I've been wearing my Intense all day. I love my buttons. Thank you guys. You guys are just so kind and have been so supportive in my comments and sending me gifts to my P.O. box. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. Hi, Michi Bell. Hello, everyone. All right. Oh, Killian, perfect. 11:06, today's date. Wait, is it the 6th? The 5th. Maybe it's the 6th where you are. Do you know I didn't even know it was daylight savings today? I woke up and my niece Lucy, those of you that follow me know Lucy, she called me and she was like, what time does it say where you are? And I read it off my microwave and she was like, that's weird. It's blobbity blue here. And I go, looked at my watch. I go, is it daylight savings? So my 9-year-old niece, did I say she was 6? She's 9. Had to tell me it's daylight savings. Between that and Easter, I never know when shit is. So let's try to hit 1,106 likes for today's date for some, tomorrow's date for me. Okay. Yes, I'll miss it too. Yes, so much to discuss. Immortal, so much to discuss. Steffi says, I likely won't watch the finale. Boring, but we'll watch Joleen till the end. Yay. Okay. So let's start on a high note because tonight's episode was sad for me. Us Felicia stands, it was sad for. So the final is Bowie Jane, Jag and Matt. What? Okay. However, Julie Chen Moonves, I don't know her, but Julie Chen told us at the end, did you guys catch it? She said, but stay tuned because Thursday I'm going to announce a special Big Brother something. Maybe Big Brother isn't over. Maybe we have a holiday thing. That means that we are probably going to get a Legends season. That means we're going to get a winter season of Big Brother, whether it's Legends, some weird celebrity version, All-Stars. I don't care. I'll take it. I love the freaking shortened versions of Big Brothers. I love Celebrity Big Brother. I'm here for a Legends. And we do know that there were articles in like Entertainment Weekly and maybe Parade speculating about the Legends season and possibly a Dan Giesling or Rachel Taylor could come back. So I'm freaking here for it. Yay. Hello, Joleen, watching from Canada. Oh, thank you so much. I love my Canadians. Dowsos. Excuse me, not being able to pronounce your name. I apologize. Yes, a winter season. I was so freaking pumped when she said that because I was down and I was like, oh, I lost my girl Felicia. I don't know. I don't want to do this anymore. And then Julie Chen came back. Not Julie Chen Moonves, because she would never give us a winter season. Okay. Julie Chen came in and she was like, stay tuned Thursday. And I was like, oh. I mean, I think every winter we should get a big brother. That's just personally my opinion. And I think a lot of you agree with me. I think we should get 2 big brothers a year because the summer one tends to disappoint. And then the winter one is just a freaking hot mess because half the time it's celebrities. They don't know how to play. And that's what makes it hilarious. And it's very entertaining. But if we get a Legends, it wouldn't surprise me because Rachel Riley played Traitors. You know, she'll always come back to Big Brother. Dan Giesling just played in the 2nd season of Traitors. Apparently, Dan Giesling and Janelle became good friends with Tamara Judge from The Real Housewives of Orange County because she was on that season. Because she posted like who her buddies were from the season. I was like, possible alliance with some Bravo celebrities. Teray interessant. All right. So yes, winter season. Okay. So let's get into tonight's episode. I have some notes. We have some screenshots. Feel free to sound off in the live chat. We have a great little community here with the Lean team. And we appreciate all of you. And we all, have different faves, different opinions. And we all somehow are able to coexist. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. So before we talk about the episode, since Felicia left, let's just start. Let's get happy. Let's get happy and we know it. Let's play the wonderful. We'll play my little thing that I made for Felicia, and then we'll play the at 1998 BB fan F and Bowie Jane song, which all stars Felicia because she's an all-star. So let's cleanse the palate with this. Get your dancing shoes on. And first we'll play mine, and then we'll play 1998 BB Fans version of fucking Bowie Jane.
I ain't playing. What?
Same
Today? So who are you aligned with right now?
They've established an alliance with all of the
Oh, you did.
white heterosexuals.
This is crazy. I don't even have my tooth in my mouth. Because I'm going to be fucking pissed if I do this thing, and then next week you guys are trying to attack our ass. I will switch this shit up right here. I'm looking you dead in your face. I want to know if you're fucking with me.
Felicia Cannon!
Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane.
No!
Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane.
No!
Fucking Bowie Jane. Where's the bye-bye bitches?
Today! No! Turn our lights out.
Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, all of that shit. Mr. B, can you help us please make a really good meal on Wednesday night at 11:06 when we want to start cooking? We need ricotta cheese, mozzarella cheese, lasagna noodles, double the grapes. I might make some macaroni and cheese, but we need cheese. A bag of shrimp, the avocados, the tomatoes, plenty of bacon, like 6 packs of bacon, kiwi, and the garlic powder. We out. We're going to be hungry. And starting Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're going to be throwing down in the kitchen. We just need the groceries here. Okay, thanks, smooches.
No!
Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. Holler. Where the hell are my panties?
No!
Work on that.
Hello?
Work on that.
We got shipwrecked. We need some help.
They going to kill my ass. I'm getting ready to walk out on stage and meet Julie live when she hand me my check. Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie. I'm going to win. Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. Hear me when I say it.
Turn our lights out, please. Thank you, and smooches. You turn the comic room dark, make this room dark. Really? Okay, well, give the content. So while we looking at the content, turn this shit off. No!
Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. Today. Some kettle chips, some red vines, some jelly belly, jelly beans. Where's the bye-bye bitches?
Turn this shit off.
Today.
No!
Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. All of that shit. They're gonna kill my ass. Work on that. Hand me my check. Mr. B. Work on that.
No!
Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane.
We need
fucking
some
Bowie
help.
Jane. Bye-bye bitches. Fucking
Turn
Bowie
this
Jane.
shit off.
Fucking Bowie Jane. Work on that. Work on that. Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane.
No!
Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. Yo! Fucking Bowie Jane. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. Oh my gosh. Holler. Yes, Rodolfo. Holler. Yay. Lori says it's the 6th in the East Coast. So We got to get our good Felicia song going so we can recap this abomination of an episode. However, hopefully, I don't think this is the last we'll see of Felicia, even though she said in her interview with Julie Chen that she would never do this again. I think reality TV will be calling for Miss Felicia because she's freaking gold. All right. And someone in the chat was mentioning that Julie Chen, Felicia made Julia Moonves back to Julie Chen. She was laughing with Felicia. She seemed lighter. She seemed easy breezy, beautiful Julie Chen girl. It was very nice. So appreciate that about Felicia. Yes, Giggly Robot, I am on Twitch. I should advertise it more, but I stream there as well. And make sure you guys sub to me on Twitchy. Oh, and if you could follow me on the Instagram, I'd like to hit 10K. That's a goal of mine. I set these goals for myself. A lot of you have followed me on Instagram. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I like to post stand-up there, different videos, reels, pictures, fun stuff, a lot of stories, and hopefully go live from there too. Okay? I am on Twitch. I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. And the TikTok. But if you could follow me on Instagram, that would be amazing. I would love to grow my Instagram to 10K. It's just a little silly dream from a little Minnesota girl. All right, let's get into this episode. We've had our fun. Let's get to business. All right. Episode 40, the live eviction episode for Sunday. Bowie Jane and Jag have devised a plan to pick a number, any number. Bowie Jane says, yes, just pick a number. And okay. And Jag's like, yeah, dude, like pick a number. Matt, like I'll pick one, and then like you pick one, and then like whoever's the closest wins, and then whoever doesn't win goes on the block. That's fair. And Matt's like, yeah, that's fair. That sounds good. So Bowie's like, okay, 1 to 100. It's intense. It's intense. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh, thank you. And so Matt is like, I don't know. I feel it looks so bad for Matt. So Jag's like 73, and Matt yells 77. And then Bowie Jane goes, oh, it was 70. I guess you won, Jag. They just set Matt up. Bowie Jane's like, hey, what a quinkadink. How did you both know it was in the 70s? And mine was 70. Bowie Jane. It could have been like 52, 46, 98. Why, when they both said in the 70s, out of 1 to 100, what are the odds? I'm sure someone can calculate that hers would be 70 and they would both guess in the 70s. I mean, it was so ridiculous. Yes. And Matt fell for it. And Suri has clocked just how dumb this final 3 is. Immortalia. Oh, thank you so much, Twitch and YouTube. Double Jolene. Ugh, it was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, they could have picked out of a deck of cards. They do have cards now. Yes, Rook. Great point. They definitely could have. And just like Jag and Bowie, Jag's like, oh, I did plan it earlier to trick Matt. I tricked Matt. And Matt's like, yeah, that was pretty fair. That was awesome. So the surfer boys, the 2 surfer boys, picked numbers. And Bowie Jane was like, hey, Kai, really, it was 70. It's so weird. No, I didn't think you guys would get it, but you did. So good for you. Okay. Bowie Jane spent a good amount of time today doing her hair like this, like that. And then when Julia Chen came on, did you guys notice that when let me pull up a picture here. Why was Bowie Jane, okay, so they're all in the living room. And what in the Marilyn Manson is Bowie Jane wearing? And I'm all for Weirdy McGee stuff, but I was like, what in the Twiggy of the Marilyn Manson of the sex offenders is going on here? What's happening? Why are we wearing sleeveless hoodies? What's the point of the freaking hoodie? And the lifts. I mean, I love a shoe with a little platform on it, but and what is the hair? And why does it just look like one of those ski jump things? I'll never understand. I'll never understand. I was like, why is Marilyn Manson in the Big Brother house? What's going on over there, Bowie Jane? She's like, and I mean, this is some with gloves. I just don't, something about Mary, just jizz in the hair, Frankenstein feet. I don't know what's going on. Yes, fucking Bowie Jane Munster. She's a monster today. It's a lot. It's intense. It's very, very intense. Oh my gosh, please do come to one of my stand-up shows, Angie, and dress like freaking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. Oh, and they're not all wearing black. It's just Bowie Jane and Matt. Okay. Anyways. Back to the show. So Matt's on the block. Bowie makes her nom. She's like, hello. It's another interesting outfit, another Mad Max outfit. Bowie Jane is like, the apocalypse hit, the Walking Dead, the zombies tore off all of her sleeves. They just, no more sleeves. The hair, well, the zombies killed all the hairstylists. So you're stuck doing your own. And that's what's going to happen if, the zombie apocalypse comes. Bowie Jane is just reminding us. And the Avril Lavigne 2008 studded belts and double visible bra straps. I don't know why. What car is she fixing after this? Who is she? What SUV is she servicing? What's happening? I don't understand. Okay. So then she's like, hey guys, what's up? It's me, Bowie Jane. Anyways, I'm a barrister, okay? And a DJ. I'm 35. Yes, okay. Just want to remind you of that. So there's no one really to nominate. Yes. So I'm gonna say my first nomination is gonna be me. Sorry, Matt, but you got the number wrong. Okay. It was 70. You said 77. And Jag, who I love. Oh my god, we do this all the time to each other. And sometimes I lick his pillow when he leaves the room. That's neither here nor there. Okay. And my second nomination is Felicia, because I fucking hate you. I mean, you're great. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Nair, I love you. He's great. So there you go. And she had her like Omarosa Celebrity Big Brother moment where they had her coming down the stairs. I'm like, it's not really necessary. Yeah, she's Mad Max. She lives in a junkyard now. The apocalypse has hit. And she's surviving off the metal that survived I don't even know. I've never even seen Mad Max, but this looks Mad Maxy. And then the pigtails, and it's just like, it's intense. Yes, it's intense. Yeah, right. She was talking to Jag on the feeds, and she was talking about some thing she did. I stayed in a hostel. Yes, and then it was I was kind of zoned out, but I was listening only because her age was coming up. Because Jag was like, that was 7 years ago. She's like, yes, you're 35. Well, no, not anymore. I'm 36. Yes, okay. Yeah. Oh, so you did like, she's done her stories. She's done too much stuff for how old she is. It's not adding up. And then she's like, well, that's not the point of the story. Isn't my age. It's my shoe size. No, that's not the point either. Forget I said anything. They called me another bottle Bowie. That's the point of the story. Okay. Okay. Yes. The pillow liquor. So the noms happen, and Felicia's face during the noms. She's like, fucking Bowie Jane, fucking Bowie Jane, yeah, fucking Bowie Jane, fucking. Felicia was just not impressed. Felicia was like, okay. Felicia looked good though. She looked good. She looked real good. She looked real thin. She looks a little tiny there. She got the lip liner on, looking real good. She's like, okay, Bowie Jane. Okay. Like the whole time she's just mugging her. I love it. She's like, who else, Bowie Jane? Who else are you going to be nominating tonight? And then Felicia was like, who else? Was that you, Felicia? No, it wasn't me. Okay. How dare you, Jag? I'm just saying, no. Okay. Stop it. And then she was like, if I was Felicia, I just would have ripped ass through that whole thing. The whole thing, Bowie Jane's like, isn't this fun? It's like, you can play Big Brother and you never go on the block. You just pick two dudes and you just follow the power, and then the two dudes, and then sometimes you get power, and then you work with the two dudes. It's so fun. It's great. Yes, we work out together. You know what I wish? I wish there should be a CrossFit competition. That's what she said a couple days ago when they were talking about Vito. She goes, I wish it was something like CrossFit. Oh my God. She's like, Bowie Jane was given douchey bro energy. I'm like, Bowie Jane, stop. It's CrossFit, you know, you push the tires. I love it. It's so great. Then we would kick her ass, the 63-year-old. We would kick her ass, yes. Because, yes, I'm not even going to talk to her for the rest of the season if she starts that shit with me, lying to me. Nee. Okay. Then we finally get a freaking jury segment. And the jury house is like, who's going to come in? Who's it going to be? And it's Suri. Suri enters the jury house and they're like, what? My favorite part is how angry America and Suri are at the outcome of this game thus far. I love it. I love how upset they are. And I love how realistic they are. And when I say realistic, in my reality, the reality that I live in the Big Brother. So you might have a different reality. And I love how Cameron is still quintessentially Cameron. Okay. And what's her name? Blue. I was going to call her Boy. I can't remember her name anymore. Blue is like, Miss Girl, I hope Miss Felicia comes in here. Okay. Because girl, she's going to be my mother-in-law one day. Girl, when me and Kenzo are on Sister Wives, girl, with Gerard. Okay. Girl. So she was very excited, but she didn't want to see Suri, but she was happy when she saw her. And Blue grabbed Suri and she held on for marital bliss. She was like, oh my God, like she cheered when she came in. She had a mouthful. She was like, oh my God, there's my mother-in-law. There's the grandma to my future babies that are currently on the couch by the bumper pool table in the Big Brother house. Okay. And she was like, oh my gosh, we're so close. We're both so close to your son. He was inside you and he was inside me, but in a different way. Sounds messed up, but you guys get it. You know how biology works. Okay. And then Cameron is like, well, now, you know, I've been in this jury house for about 6 years. Thank you. My daughter graduated high school. Congratulations, Riley. Wait, that's not. Well, yeah, that's my daughter, Riley. She got her first boyfriend, Matt. Congratulations on that one. You know what? I'm Team Jag. Yeah, he won. How many competitions? 6? Is that a record? And Corey's trying to figure out: is it 5? Is it 6? Is it a record? And Jag's like, or Cameron's like, yep, I'm Team Jag. You know, I mean, I try to get him out, and his goal was to take out all the competitors. And gosh darn it, dang gummit, he did it. Cameron, why did I want better from you? I thought we'd get better, but no, because that was your game. Your game was essentially Jag's game. You guys were, you know, on the wrong side of the vote in a lot of ways, had shitty social games, and you had to win to get farther in the game. Your entire game depended on if you won competitions, which isn't a necessity for Big Brother if your social game and strategy is on point. So it shouldn't have surprised me. All right. Chick Benny, thank you for the super chat. Chick Benny says, FBJ looks like Jim Carrey from In Living Color with those ponytails. I've seen people on Twitter post that, which the little ponytails next to Jim Carrey's character when I think he was being like an aerobics girl or something. It was pretty funny. Cameron is such a dude. That's why he's all about Jag being he wouldn't have comp beast. He got Cameron's respects. He got my respects. I know. It was very understated, this Blue. This is like matronly Blue, you know? This isn't, it's a little Blue after dark, but also a little, you know, Blue warming up the womb, maybe. So, yeah. So then when Cameron says he's Team Jag because of the comp wins, ride with me, Jag, to the comp wins. Suri chimes in beautiful Suriness. I loved it. And Suri's like, I would love to feel that same way about Jag. And I would feel that same way about Jag. I'd give Jag credit if he wasn't playing against 2 senior citizens, 1 airhead, and 1 idiot. If he wasn't playing against 2 senior citizens, which are her and Felicia, 1 airhead, which I think is Matt, and 1 idiot, which I think she's referring to Bowie Jane, or you could swap Matt and Bowie Jane.
Yeah.
I am loving this because this is the read that I think a lot of us have and have had, especially when the final 3 have been so self-congratulatory. And so like, we're the best. We're like the hitmen. We're so good. Yeah. And it's like, I mean, that's the truth. It's the truth. Suri coming in with the truth. She read them all down. And I loved it. America, too. I loved seeing this America. This America, the player, not the country, is the one I wanted to see in this game. You know, sassy, brassy, like all the things. I loved how America was just so blunt and just running shit. Her, just in a perfect world, her and Suri would have teamed up a lot sooner and they would have done some serious damage on the DL. I would have loved to see this alliance with the 2 of them kind of playing both sides. America could have infiltrated that other side instead of Jared and take Jared and Corey out of the equation. And oh my God, it would have been so freaking amazing. So I loved seeing this America. America and Suri are both, you know, talking about how Matt made a big mistake not getting out Jag. And he could have made that big move and he didn't do it. Suri also does say, though, what I think Jag's going to run into now that he has voted Felicia out and kept Matt is that a lot of people in the jury are going to think Matt overcame a lot to be in the Big Brother house, like Suri is saying, and to be in the Big Brother house as long as he did. So if he makes it to the end, Suri says she's going to vote for Matt. And I think a lot of other people feel that way as well because they look at it the same way Felicia had been telling Jag this whole week is that you, sir, might have the competition wins, but you do not have the social game Matt has. So that is the thing you should be worried about. That could be your downfall. You burned a lot of bridges and you were voted out and you had to win to stay alive, where Matt can argue he had a stronger social game, so he didn't always have to win because Matt should have been a really big target. But Matt was Suri's weak spot. Matt and Jared, I would say, were her 2 biggest weak spots in this game. You know, it was interesting. I mean, I have a lot of opinions. When Felicia described him as this all-American guy that everybody wants to like, I was like, oh, God. So many problematic things with that statement, but I think it's also something that is so conditioned in us to see this guy, this like white, blonde, buff guy, and be like, he's the all-American dream. But it's like, yeah, it's not really the all-American dream. You know what I mean? But I think that we're just so ingrained, you know, it's so ingrained in us to think that way. You know, you got to look like Matt or like a Reese Witherspoon. Like that's kind of the all-American type look, but it's like problematic. It's a little pretty privilege. It's a little white privilege. It's a lot of privileges coming into this. And I was like, because also it's like you have Jag. Well, why couldn't Jag be the American dream? Do you know what I mean? So you rarely hear that about people of color, and you rarely hear that about people who aren't beautiful. So it's a pretty white privilege, I think that is. And I was like, oh, good. Oh, no. He's not my American dream. But I digress. But that is, you know, Suri, it's her, that was her blind spot too for a while is Matt, you know, and still she feels as though I would give it to him. And I think Matt was just better at, in a lot of ways, you know, how he looked helped him. And also he was better at passing the, you know, decision-making baton or the delivering the bad news baton, the blaming onto Jag. But ultimately, I mean, they're a team. They're a team. They are a team. So interesting. Always interesting in Big Brother, because that's what I love about this game, the social aspects, because you're able to see the different societal standards and things that we often forget that are either like unconscious to us, like these unconscious biases and conscious biases, and just how it affects the game. That's why the social and strategic, the real world plays such a big part in this game. So it's so much more than competitions, because even if you win all the competitions, because look at Jag, I mean, he's won a lot more than Matt. And you do have those people who are like, yeah, competitions are important. But if Matt, I argue that if Matt won as many competitions and looked like Matt, they would, I do think that it would be a little more well received by them, because they'd be like, he's the American dream. He's so strong. He's so strong, So, yeah. And then he has the whole, like, once they started calling Suri and Felicia the mamas, future women to go in the Big Brother house who are mothers or are older, don't let anyone call you a mom. Don't let anyone. Same with Davon. Davon had to finally say, I don't want to be called Mama Day anymore. Davon was like 30, maybe. Maybe she was still in her 20s and they were calling her Mama Day. And it tends to happen to Black women in the house. And it is problematic. And I think it's problematic for their game too. I think it's problematic for any woman over a certain age, but it tends to only happen to the Black women. I don't really remember a lot of Big Brother white lady players who they called mama, maybe. But I think then you become this other role within the game, and people look to you and expect things. And I just think it takes you off of, what could be a more even, equitable playing field. And it is a little degrading. And yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So future women to play the game, to just cut it off right away. Go, no mamas, no mamas. Jared probably did start it just to be able to say mama and say mom, and not have it slip that it was to Suri. So the mama thing, I get it's a level of respect, but I just think in this game, I guess it could help and hurt you, but I've just seen it so much that, and I remember Davon's struggle with that, of just having an identity outside of a mama. I understand like the miss as a respect, like Miss Suri, Miss Felicia, things like that, but I don't think you need the mamas. But yeah, that was probably a smart thing Jared did to so he wouldn't slip up, because I know I would have a hard time not calling my mom that. Yeah, you're either that or an auntie. Yeah, like Auntie Joleen. No, I totally get it, but it's interesting that we have that and we give it only to women and not to men. Just an interesting thing. Looking at it, but they never say, oh, daddy, whatever, zaddy. Like that's in, our pop culture vernacular and stuff, but we never get it in the house. So just interesting. Yes, Batman. There were people who were older than Davon calling her Mama Day. It was way annoying. So annoying. Poor Davon. Ugh. Anyways, American Suri, Matt made a mistake. He should have taken out Jag. I agree. Suri is happy that she wasn't drinking the Jag juice this season. And America says that Jag juice is banned in the jury house. America, did you guys like this, America? I thought she was sassy and brassy, and, she could be gassy too, like Felicia. But it looks like Corey trimmed his stash, so that's good. America seemed a lot happier, but also a lot more like, F this shit, F these dudes. So I think looking back, an America player is probably someone who would want to go back in the house and do things differently, and possibly not in a showmance and try to, I don't want to say it out loud, you guys, because I don't want some of the men's to hear us, but she might want to go with a all-women's alliance. But I said that. Don't tell anyone I said that about the all-women's alliance. Okay. He was looking better. I think getting laid will do that to people. You got that little Jonelle said, bets on if America will be pregnant. by finale. I say no. I say condams. America was pissed. Yeah, she was pissed. And I liked it. I wanted to see more of that in the game. All right. I don't want to see Cuddle City Township. I want to see, let's fight. Let's go. Mortal Kombat. All right. Then Taylor joined Julie Chen for a little segment. So a winner of BB24. Taylor Hale re-enters the Big Brother stage to interview with Julia Moonves. And she's like telling us that Jailer is no more. They're no longer romantically linked. We know because you were hooking up with Kyland and allegedly Tiffany was hooking up with Monty or still is. Interesting things happening on the outside of the Big Brother house. Obviously, everything I say is alleged for entertainment purposes only. However, everything I say is true except for the parts that are false. Taylor looked gorgeous, but when doesn't she? When doesn't she? Our social strategic winner of last season. And she had some interesting takes. She had some very good takes here with how much social strategy was such a big part of her season and her winning, and how this season, the first half was very much strategic socially, and then how comps have taken over the second half and really dominated to now we're going almost backwards in the Big Brother space-time continuum and believing that comp wins are the best wins. Comp wins are the best wins. And yeah, she's a Heisem stan. So Taylor says that, you know, her and Jailer are no more. I don't know. Like, I like both of them, but it's hard for me to think that they were ever like soup stoops romantic. You know, I think it was more of like a mutual respect, love thing. I don't know. So good to know they're besties for the resties. Much love. And then she goes on to say that, you know, she's advocating for the social games and seeing the comps are taking over, and that she thinks the biggest mistake was getting Heisem out when they did, because Heisem was riding for that side. And then the biggest, or I think one of the biggest plays was getting Riley out. I was like, damn, who's Riley? Oh, Matt's girlfriend. Yes, I remember Riley early in the game because Taylor was like, look at how sprung this man is over a girl he knew for 2 weeks. So had she stayed in the game, who knows what would have happened. I get it, but I don't think Riley would have had that impactful of a game looking back, because she was always crying. So yeah, I don't know. Angelica, me too. I have a lot of platform boots. But Bowie Jane's whole outfit with the platform boot was just, it was a lot of Terminator going on. Okay. It was just a lot. Like, she just got out, you know, Bowie Jane the robot, and then she broke into a bar and stole Marilyn Manson's biggest fan's outfit and left. So it would have been different if Heisem stayed, but I don't know if Riley was, I mean, she was impactful in that they all still talk about her, but I don't know. I guess we'll never know, but Taylor thought so. So she's becoming an entertainment reporter with E! News. Shout out to Taylor, doing the damn thing, possibly dating Kyland. And yeah, that's about that. But it is like a stark difference in Taylor, the winner of last season, compared to who's probably going to win this season. Yes, the beginning of Terminator 2. Exactly. Thank you. That's exactly what happened in the beginning of Terminator 2. You know, just go into the dive bar, beat up the guy with the biggest pool stick, and steal his freaking clothes. All right. Yes, 13 likes to 300. We got to make it to 1106, 1106. No, I think Kyland, he might be bi or pan, but I've known him to, well, I mean, seen on social media. He's with a couple ladies. What did Spoiler Girl say? I'm Spoiler Ma'am. What did my daughter Spoiler Girl say? You guys are saying in the chat. Let me know. Yeah, Taylor said, who cares about comp wins? She's like, the biggest comp winner from my season ended up in jury, so who cares? He has a thing for Taylor. Spoiler Girl posted a photo. Yeah, I mean, it's not a very well hid secret that the two of them are allegedly, and that Tiffany and Monty are allegedly. You know, it's an incestuous Big Brother group, you know, just a bunch of sexy people getting sexier. So yeah. Mhm. I'm surprised Taylor did this appearance. Rumors from fellow alumni. According to Spoiler Girl, a lot of the alumni hate Taylor, but they're too chicken shit to say it. Yeah. Word on the curb. Let's just say Spoiler Girl's probably not wrong on this one. It's a month ago. It's like old news. It's intense. Hating on Taylor. I guess that's the new cool thing to do. I don't know. I don't hate her. Mm-hmm. Allegedly. I've heard that a while back. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think it's probably a combination of things. I think the Kylan Taylor hookup probably was, you know, not well received by some people. Allegedly. I think. Probably. I mean, I know things. You know, but it's old news. But yeah, I think there's some hateration going on toward Taylor by former house guests and some alumni. And I don't think the Kylan Taylor alleged hookup or hookups have helped with that, probably. I don't know. So egos. I mean, she came out of it like the star, and then so it could be very similar to what she experienced on her season. It could be they think they're seeing a side of Taylor that is something that she doesn't show the rest of us. But I'm going to err on the side of I like Taylor. But I like lots of people, you know. And then other people I don't like, so. Right? Let her sleep with who she wants to sleep with. But it's only newsworthy because it, I think, pissed off some people. So, I would get myself in trouble. No, you didn't start anything. It's fine. Yeah, I mean those rumblings and rumors have been going around for a while on the internet. Again, it's that's why I don't go to like the parties and stuff, because I don't want to be friends with the people, because I want to report on the people. So when everyone's off being everybody's friend, I have like only a few BB friends, because I want to be able to like talk freely and not have to, you know, worry like, oh, that's my friend, I can't say that. That's not fun. So, yeah, well, who the hell's going to be mad that Tiffany's with Monty? I mean, I think it sucks if she is, because I think Monty sucks, but I think Tiffany can do better, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, everyone's like, don't you want to hang out with? No, I don't. I have my own friends. And yeah, no, I don't. I want to just want to talk shit. And if you're my friend, I can't talk shit about you. That sucks. You know, I can't be out here roasting my friends. So they're like, Jolene, come to the party. And I'm like, no, thanks. Thank you. Ask Busy Blue. Ask Sarah. They're like, Jolene, you never go to the parties. I'm like, no. Maybe one day I might go to one, but probably not. No. I'm too old. I've seen this before. I'd rather just hang out with you guys, talk shit. I don't need it. So silly. But so is this episode. So we can just be silly together. Yes, Steven. Mastermind, Jolene. Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't hang out with Sari. I'm not saying I wouldn't hang out with Sari or Felicia. Now, if they called, all bets are off. But wait a minute, no offense, all offense, but like young reality stars, well, what am I going to do? Some of them are really nice too. But what am I going to do? I'm just going to sit there like a dork. Yeah, I'd have to meet Felicia. She'd be my new best friend. We would fart together. We would just be so gassy. We would go eat ice cream and fart together. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, Taylor joins Julie for the interview. Good interview. Good to see Taylor. Good to see our social strategist queen in action and back. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Veto comp time. It's the scramble. Well, now like I'm so old, I just feel like, I don't know. I just, when you're kind of over that stage of your life. Like I'm not interested in a party. It's a show or you know what I mean? Or like a friendly gathering, but like a party where people are like, I lived in LA long enough to know how it feels when people are talking and then like looking over to see if there's someone more important to talk to. And I just want to do that. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, I'd rather be getting material. I'd rather be creating. That's just how I am. Okay. Savannah says, I literally just farted. Oh my God, me and Felicia are twins, right? Seriously. Only Human says Taylor is very confident and very poised. She's also beautiful and speaks her mind, and insecure people don't like that. She ain't scared. No. Taylor knows this stuff. She's been down this street, unfortunately, too many times. So, veto comp. What do you guys think of the veto comp? It was, they have been studying, and it was this little, what was it called? It was the scramble timeline. They cued the dramatic music, and then Scrambleverse of BB25 timeline gets scrambled. So the goal of the competition was to get the scrambled timeline back into the right order using event tiles by placing them in chronological order with the exact day they happened beneath them. So they had the number of the days, and then they had these tiles, and they had to put them in chronological order and match it up with the number of the day it happened. Okay. However, like Matt was saying, they threw in things that he didn't study, like when was Red's birthday? When was this? So some of it was like competition game related of, the day this competition or whatever. And some things were, or when was Zingbot there? And some things were, when was Red's birthday? So everybody struggled with it, especially, Felicia seemed to struggle. I thought Jag had the best strategy going into it, and that was to first put all the pictures in chronological order and then just plug and play the numbers. But he didn't even get it right the first time. But of course he won, because what would this season be if not for giving us predictable wins? And then after Jag wins, they all come to celebrate, and look at these two dorks doing doing the mafia thing. I mean, I'm kind of embarrassed for them. So behind Felicia's back, they're like, M for mafia. We're in the mafia. It was so boring. Something like this, I think, now we're getting more into the memory comps, which, they're all studying for. Do you study the right things? So yeah, I think this is kind of one that isn't just, this was a Jag win that I think is different than, his other wins in a way. And yeah, props to Jag, as much as I don't enjoy saying that. Scoot, right? M for giving Matt the win. Oh my goodness. So, I mean, there is a speed component, but I think it was mostly if you had the right strategy going in and you actually knew the shit. So, Felicia has just looked tired and defeated. since even before Suri left, but definitely once Suri left. And she's been spending a lot of time alone. And even going into this comp, she looked tired. I think there comes a point where she believes, but when all the odds are against you and you're up against these young kids, minus Bowie Jane, it just wears on you, I think. So it doesn't surprise me that she didn't win. I wish she would have won. That would have been amazing. But I know. And can we retire? Let's go. No one can say let's go anymore. And you can't say cooked. Even if you cook something, even if you really legit cooked mac and cheese, you can't say cooked. You can say I made mac and cheese. Yeah, anyone could have won this comp if they only knew Red's birthday. So it was kind of stupid, but whatever. Like, who cares at this point? You guys, we're getting a winter version of Big Brother. So all of these people can fuck off. Who cares? Let's have some fun, Brooke says, poor little Fartlisha. I love Fartlisha. She is my favorite. Ugh, I love her. K Scorpio says, Felicia is funny and likable, but all that farting and finger licking, I couldn't live with her. No, I think I would have the same feeling Suri had, where it was like, I find farting hilarious as long as it's not near me. One time I was at Mills Fleet Farm, and if you live in Minnesota, you know what that is. And me and my husband Shell were there, and we were looking for winter boots, and a guy walked past me, and he literally farted on me. Like, his sweatpants moved in the back. He had these red sweatpants. It was the middle of winter. It was like, and I was like, oh my God, he just shit on me. Like, I was so disgusted. So I agree. No, fun to laugh at, horrible to live with. But yeah, nobody left in that. They're going to be eating they're going to get their meal where they get to talk about, they'll get their special final 3 meal where they talk about the past and probably get like lobster and steak. Otherwise, they're going to be eating like CrossFit stuff, protein shakes. So they're going to have fart butts too. It was horrible. This guy, he was pretty young, but he like shit on me, and his sweatpants moved. So yeah, Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm, Lucas. It's called Mills Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm. It's my dad's favorite store in the whole world. Okay. But first, he came at me, but first. And still my husband thinks that's one of the funniest things that's ever happened in our entire life. Because I was like, oh my God, like I just literally like shit on me. It was disgusting. They're going to eat Matt's quesadillas. They're going to eat cheese curds. Because, Jag was like, cheese curds are ready. And Bowie Jane's like, hey, Don, what was she saying? What was Felicia doing? Oh, my God, if she says anything else, she did to me. Jag's like, well, the cheese curds are like ready, guys. Thank you, Lucas, for the super chat. Appreciate that. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Thanks for the memories. Thanks for the farteries. Okay. So Jag wins. Secret mafia sign. Nobody cares. I love that we're at this point in the game and it's like 700 plus people here. Hit that like, you guys. Appreciate you. So then Felicia is like, well, looks like, okay, I got to talk to Jag. And I got to say, hey, Jag, hey, you, get out of your way because today is the day Matt will put you away. You do not have the jury vote, sir. You don't have the jury vote, sir. You don't have the jury vote, sir. You don't have the jury vote, sir. And Jag's like, yeah, maybe. That sounds like maybe I don't have them. And Felicia's like, I mean, you played a great game. Okay. But it's you might have to worry about Matt. This might be the time you want to take Matty Ice out, okay? Because he might have had a better social game than you. Felicia says, okay, Jag, here's the deal. While Jag's literally laying in bed, whisper lying, because we know that's how Jag lies. He's like, what? Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Like, yeah, dude, yeah. So Felicia tells him that she says, oops, I don't want to delete that. Okay. Felicia talks to Jag and tries to get him to target Matt. She says, these guys that win, they let their duo go. Jag. Jag's like, oh, yeah, like, okay, yeah, okay. Then she tells Jag, competitively, you outplayed Matt. Now, but relationship-wise, I don't know. That's your risk going into final 2. And Jag's like, okay, yeah, That makes sense. And then Jag starts to worry about if he's throwing his game and possible win away to just stay loyal to Matty Ice. So he says every time he thinks about it, he wants to throw up. He's going to throw up. And Felicia's like, well, trust your gut. Okay. And Jag's like, what if my gut doesn't know what it's saying? What if I don't know what my gut is saying? Felicia's like, I mean, Matthew, you're not lying. It's BB19 Paul level jury management. And even in the goodbye messages to Felicia, Bowie Jane takes the time. She did something very important here. We didn't get to see all the goodbye messages. She should have been doing that for everyone. I don't know if she did that for Suri. I don't even remember if Suri had goodbye messages, but I remember these ones because I thought it's a very strategic time for goodbye messages. So Bowie Jane says, "Hey Felicia, I loved you a lot. You know, you're great. You're a great girl. You seem nice. Okay, well, just so you know, I have been working with Matt and Jag since week 6. Yes. And then Felicia's like, see, I'm not a dummy. It's we've been working together. I just thought you should know because I respect you. And I'll see you soon. Me and my overalls will see you soon. Double silver chain, see you soon. And I thought, oh, okay, Bowie Jane, that's some good work. Because you definitely want to leave them feeling good. And also like, hey, I would have loved to work with you, but I have had this thing since week 6 that has been going on. But you're great. Can't wait to see you afterwards. So she's already saying like, I'm not a dummy. Me. I've been working with the boys. Okay. See, good luck. So I thought that was a good move for Bowie Jane to do. I was surprised. Matt took this time to do what he does with his social game, which is, hey, Felicia, I love you. Mama, you're like a mom to me. You're the mommiest piece of mom that ever mommed. I loved you. And she's like, Matty Ice, because they have this little soft spot for him. And then Jag decided to give no one's believing this, Jag. So he does the fake heart, and then he loves to like hug people and go up behind him and hug him. And it's like, you can just tell it's like, get off me. It's just uncomfy. And then he uses the same speech he was going to use on Matt, because for half the day today and part of last night, maybe longer, he was going to muster up the courage to get rid of Matt. And then lo and behold, the feeds went down. And if you watched my last video, he changed and is going to save Matt forever. And he just can't do it. So interesting. Thanks, production, allegedly. So he decides to just give Felicia the same speech he was going to give Matt, where it was like, hey, Felicia, it's me, Jag. I tried my best to save you, just so you know. Everybody wanted you out last week. Yeah, except for me. Okay. So, yeah, that's kind of what happened. Okay, yeah. Matt and Bowie, they wanted you gone, but I saved you. Mm-hmm. And then, I shifted the target to Suri. You're welcome. And then, what else did I say? Oh, yeah, I did fight for you, but I gotta start thinking about myself. I can't be so, just thinking about everybody else. I can't be so selfless. Thank you. Like. So, like, basically, like, I'm just giving you the speech I was gonna give Matt. It's like, Jag, because that's exactly what Jag said he was going to tell Matt, is he was going to be like, Matt, I feel like I protected you in this game. Here's a list of times where I feel like you didn't do the same for me. You put my game in jeopardy. So I got to get rid of you. So instead, he just flipped that to Felicia and goes, Felicia, here's some times I saved you, but I got to start thinking about me. And that's what he was going to say to Matt. I need to start focusing on my game. Put my game first. So Felicia, so he just did that to Felicia. And it didn't make a ton of sense. So yeah, he mustered seeds of the courage. Oh, so I think if he's in final two with Matt at this point, I think he just gave all his money away, unless Cameron has some serious pull over the jury. We'll see. So yeah, that's those goodbye speeches. I was like, okay, Bowie Jane was like, I just, it's just I love you, even though I've been talking mad shit about you. You won't know till later, okay? And I've been in this thing called the Mafia with Matt and Jag. We've been trying to name it for like 13 weeks, and finally we came up with the Mafia, which is a horrible name, but it's pretty cool. So sorry. So with this information, the only thing that's good is this, Felicia, if she chooses to, which she does not like Bowie Jane, so I don't know, bring this back to the jury, because she did tell Julie Chen that she was going to be very influential, use her pull, her influence on the jury, and say, well, damn, Bowie Jane is, I guess she was doing something. She was working with Matt and Jag this whole time, so they lied to us. My husband quoting his new favorite button from Ash. Guys, I asked my wife for a PS5 and all I got was a stupid button. I love that button. It's so funny. I know, Christine. Me too. Me too. Yes, Angel. Felicia was very graceful with her speech, as Jag had got to determine who was going to get voted out. Matt's speech was shout outs to the deaf community. Thanks, Mama Fee, for keeping me fed. And he loves her like a mama. It was very interesting because this week they just were saying atrocious things about her, but okay, cool story. And then Felicia's speech, it's been a pleasure and you're all great. And I think the best people, the most honest people are here. I like to think Felicia was trolling them because she knows that they were saying this, but also part of me thinks Felicia, part of her believes this. And we know there's messy Felicia. That's what kind of makes her great, is that sometimes she just doesn't make any sense. She is who she is. So, because earlier on the feeds, Felicia was telling fucking Bowie Jane that she played a perfect game, going 96 days and never hitting the block. I mean, that's, if you think Bowie Jane doesn't have a case to win, I think, in my opinion, you're sorely mistaken. If she gets in the final two, 96 days not touching the block. She's up against Jag. I'm going to vote for Bowie Jane. She didn't go on the block. She was never evicted from the house. She won a couple comps. If we need to make a comp argument, she can say she was loyal, even though I think the loyalty was dumb. But if it does lead her to the final two, was it that dumb? It was dumb for me because it wasn't entertaining. So, if I have to vote for one of them, I'm going to vote for her. I mean, how do you not vote for someone who was never evicted unanimously and was never nominated in Big Brother? A social strategy game. And it's not like she was a float or a coaster. You could say she was a floater in a lot of ways. But you could also say Matt was a floater. He floated to power too. If Cerie's side had power, he floated kind of over there, like, but we kind of floated. But in the end, they were loyal to this mafia thing, So, and that's true too. Sometimes if you're furniture, well, look at Casey from BB20. We called her furniture. But she was more boring than Bowie Jane. Yeah, she was. I've had more fun, I think, with Bowie Jane. Casey was just it was just really boring. But yeah, they could have forgot she was in the house. Well, maybe she's like, that's my strategy, to be a ninja incognito. I wanted to blend in with the walls. And I did. Look at me, I did. How did that happen? Right? Killian says, let me know in the chat what you guys would do. But Killian says, I'd vote for FBJ too. Never hitting the block once is impressive. I have to admit, it's impressive. It's impressive. Getting voted out unanimously, not impressive. Not impressive. Yeah, Casey did. Casey won quite a bit, but she still was furniture, because I think we called her furniture mostly because the entertainment value of Casey. She just was like, is she there? Like, she would win, but she just, like, personality wise was like flatlining, just flatlining. Yeah, Bowie, Marilyn Manson, Jane is winning this thing for real. And I hope Bowie Jane wins at this point. I do. If this is what we're left with, go Bowie. I don't care. Right? Here, Bowie Jane, like, she'd be like, hey, what's up, you guys? I know y'all hated me. I had to overcome some adversity. Now, Jag's going to tell you he was bullied, but I was bullied because these women looked at me and I was crying and I was like, I can't believe you guys left me out of the red vote. He was my friend, but most of all, you were my alliance. And I picked myself up by my platform bootstraps, my Marilyn Manson bootstraps, my Herman Munsters. And I said, Bowie, you are going to do something with this. It's going to be intense. And you're going to need to cry. And your hair's going to grow really long and weird on top. But you're going to make it to the end, Bowie. You're going to make it to the end. Okay? So I won 3 HOHs. I didn't hit the block. And I took out Cam. And the only reason I kept Jag in this house is because I knew he would take me to final 2, or I would take him and I would beat him. Because I'm number 1. Yes. Thank you, Joe. And I'm almost to 2,000 followers on my Twitter at Bowie Jane. Okay? Let's see if Bowie Jane made it to her 2,000. Whoever's running her Twitter account, I was telling my husband about this tonight while we were having dinner, and how whoever's running her Twitter was asking if Bowie Jane could hit 1.9 thousand or 2,000. She was at 1.9 and she hadn't hit it. She hit 2,000. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Yes. So for 2 days, should I unfollow her and see if it drops below? Let's just try it. Unfollow. Nope. Still at 2K. Okay, I'll follow her again because I don't want to be a complete asshole. She got 100 followers. So, way to go. 2005. Is it really 2005? So if 6 of us unfollow her, we can drop her back under to 1.9. No, that's assholey. But yeah, it's not funny. Okay. Yeah, she's a lawyer. She's a barrister. Trey, she's a barrister. I think it's going to be difficult. NYC girl, I see what you're saying. I think it's going to be difficult if she's up against Matt. I think people are going to vote Matt for sure. If she's up against Jag, Suri does not like Jag. America does not like Jag. Now, America and Suri do think Bowie is an airhead and or idiot, but they also think Matt's an airhead and or idiot. But if she's up against Jag, if Felicia delivers the message back that she has been working with them since week 6, and I don't know, there's still time. I feel like maybe. I see your point, though. I see your point. Oh, and she went up in Instagram followers, Ash, 29.1. Bowie is moving in the world. Sadie said FBJ never hit the block because everyone forgot she was in the house and no one wanted to waste their HOH getting out an insignificant player. I mean, you're not wrong. But I think it's those kind of players that can play underneath the radar, have an alliance on top of that, that they work with, that they can show like, look at what I did, and then win stuff when they need to. Still could possibly, yeah. Oh, Cody Cauliflower and Daddy Derek didn't do a live after for tonight's eviction. They'll probably do one tomorrow. He's probably still celebrating Suri in the jury house. Maybe he's hungover or something. I don't know. Cam Blue and Matt will vote Jag. So really, Jag just needs one more vote. Let's hope he doesn't have it. That'd be amazing. Right? Give it to the 50-year-old, and then she'll have to go, okay, thank you for giving me the prize. Julie, I have an announcement to make. Everybody, don't fall over. Okay? Hold on to your seats. Hold on to your underpants. Okay? I am 50. We're 46, but 50 years old. And everyone will be like, Okay, I thought I was going to get a bigger response than that. Thought everyone would be a little more surprised. It's strange that people aren't surprised, but okay. Okay, fine. That's fine. It's okay. It's fine. I've been through this before. I've done this before. No big deal. Yeah. All right. Charles should finally show up for the finale, right? Talk to him about it, okay? If he's in the chat. Yeah. Cody, Ash, I love you. Cody was busy making out with his dad. So, he's family first. We love that about Cody Cauliflower. We love that about all the cauliflowers, It's like, what are you doing Sunday night? Tonguing my dad, allegedly. And that happens. And that's okay. Okay? Yeah. No, the house guests do not know she's a lawyer, as far as I know. Julia will be like, yes, you're 60, right? Oh my gosh. I'm first. Well, I won't do it to you, Amy. I don't want people around my age up to 50 either. Even though nothing wrong with 50. No one wants their age rounded up. But when people lie about their age, that's when I round up. So that's what we're doing. Again, Rachel, great point. They did not show the treatment of our older ladies, the senior citizens, as Suri calls her and Felicia. And it does suck. We never saw that. Never will. So these 3 players, their reputations will, that'll never follow them because, Big Brother's like, no, we can't hold them responsible. I can't wait till Suri and Felicia are going to look at each other like, when she reveals her age, if she does. Oh my goodness. So, all right, let's see. We are just skipping all over the place, but it was really a mess of an episode. So Felicia, so she has to talk with Jag, and then ultimately Jag's like, yeah. And Felicia gives her speech, and then Jag's like, Mama Felicia, I love you so much. You're so great. He just love bombs her, but he hates her. You're so great and wonderful, and out of respect for you, I have to vote you to evict you. And she's like, okay. She grabs her stuff. She heads out the door. She meets Julie Chen, and they have a very nice conversation. This was light, airy, fun. Felicia got so many laughs. You could tell she was just like feeding off the vibes of the audience. She was living in that attention and the laughs, and it was wonderful to see. She was in true Felicia mode, but also a little performer mode. But it was just her. It was her being her. But once she got the laugh, then she was like, okay, they're laughing at that. So as a comedian, I recognized that she was just like, okay, well, what did I say that was funny? Okay. So then she kept hitting on that. Like, do you think Jag made the right decision? No, he didn't make the right decision. And then no, he did. And we see, he made a mistake. And then she said, Julie's like, would you change anything about your game? And she's like, oh, Julie, would I? I might have talked too much. And then Julie was like, no. And for a moment, I get these glimpses of Julie Chen, and I'm like, I remember. And then it's right back to Julia Moonves. Love one another, especially my husband, or you'll lose your job, allegedly. Unfortunately, yeah. And then Felicia says, Jag made a mistake and might have just gave the money to Matty Ice because Matt has a good social game and is the all-American guy that everyone likes. Okay. And then they play her goodbye messages. Matt, I love you, FPJ. I've been working with Matt and Jag since week 6, so sorry. See you later, alligator. Okay. I'm a crocodile hunter. And then Jag says, Matt boy wanted you gone last week, but I shifted to talk to Sari because I'm such a good guy. And then I fought for you. But, it's time I start thinking myself. I can't just be so selfless. So that's what I was going to tell Matt. And instead I'm telling to you. So bye, see you later. And Felicia did this. She did one of those to him, like, and everyone laughed. She's like, that clown. So she throws her hands up towards Jag's message. She says, this is the best experience of her life, but she'll probably never do it again. And Julie's like, well, you never know. Because they want her back. And Felicia's like, okay, well, I guess never say never. So Mama Fee's like, don't worry, I'm going to use my influence in the jury house. And then Julie talks to the final 3 and says that the competition will start. The final 3 competitions will start very soon. And Bojane's like, there was just just fear in Bowie Jane's eyes. She's like, wait, I thought we get to drink tonight. I thought we get to get ripped. I want to get fucked up. Hey, this is bullshit. Hey, God. Near. And then fast forward to Julie's like, let's check in with the house guests again. And Bowie Jane was another bottle Bowieing it. And she's like, hey, want some champs? I'm going to pour everyone some champs. We can have all the champs now because Felicia's gone. And we don't have to hide it from the elderly. Champagne, I love it. So Bowie Jane and her hair full of glue was pouring the, she was just eyeing the champagne. But here was my favorite moment of the episode, you guys. Okay, you ready? Irity? Yeah, Jag reminded her not to get lit. You can't get lit, Bowie. She's like, okay, well then we drink the rest of the champagne tomorrow, and we'll have it for breakfast. And just remember, don't have any food so we can feel it. She said this so much this week about some wine they had, about how they had to make sure they had an empty stomach so they could feel it. I mean, that's shit I thought about like in my 20s. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, but here is the part where I think, now, let me know what you guys think. Initially, I thought Jag will bring Bowie Jane. Now I'm wondering, thank you, Gail Murphy Comedy. I don't know if I already thanked you, but thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that. So I'm also a recovering alcoholic, so obviously in my 20s, I was like, yeah, if you don't eat, you get fucked up easier. So then you get drunk. So that's why it like red flag. When I heard her say it, I was like, okay, well, I don't know. Okay, to each their own. But I don't know now if Jag, if he ends up winning and is able to pick who he sits next to, I don't know if it'll be Bowie Jane. Because part of me kind of feels like this bromance now is going to live on since he kept Matt, and that they will. And I don't even know if Matt will cut him anymore. And I think Bowie Jane started recognizing this after Felicia left, and Jag and Matt were like, she was like, where's the liquor? Another bottle, baby. She's looking for the alcohol, alcohol. And Jag and Matt were like, sup, bro. They were just broing out like hardcore. When bros bro out so hard, they forget anyone is there. And all of a sudden, Bowie, I kept taking screenshots because Bowie was like the other woman standing in the back watching them. At first, she's like, it's nice. They're hugging. How nice. They're friends. They're good friends. I like the men. There's new drama. Neat, okay? They're still hugging, okay? It's a longer hug. Eyes closed hug. Might be rubbing each other. That's fine. They're just really close, okay? Okay, and they're still hugging. I'm going to smile. Just stare ahead, because what else are you going to do in this awkward situation? Anyone could hug me. Yeah, it's okay. You can hug each other. You can hug me later. I'll just wait here. I'm just going to wait my turn. Okay, still waiting my turn. Okay, still staring ahead. They're still hugging. It's a long hug. It's a long December. It's like the Counting Crows song. Okay, it's getting a little much. What are they doing over there? I'm just going to peek over. Oh, they're still hugging. Eyes closed. They're really in a tight embrace. It's like they're the only ones celebrating. Did they forget I'm here? Hello. Can't you tell with the hair? I have glitter in it. I'm wearing Herman Munster shoes. Okay. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, and they are still fucking hugging. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to keep smiling because I can't close my mouth. Zingbot found that out. I just always wide open like a shark. Okay, still hugging. Okay, good friends. Nice to see. I love good friends. Okay, now, different view. This is getting a little, I don't want to be rude. It's getting a little much. Still hugging. Okay, my smile is kind of getting downward. Jag is like whispering sweet nothings, smelling his hair. Yeah, they seem to be, do they know I'm here? Am I here? Hello. And then finally, they stop hugging. And then I think Bowie Jane was like, let's just drink. We must drink. We should all have alcohol. Yes, this is what we should do. Okay, let's just forget that didn't happen. It's kind of like when you've ever been in a situation where someone might be cheating on you, and that person, is somewhere where you're there with your significant other and you're like, they're acting really friendly. And you're just kind of, You didn't realize you were the other woman until that moment. I think that's when Bowie Jane realized she was the other woman in the Big Brother game. They did not hug Bowie Jane that long. Okay. Jag's eyes were closed. It was intimate. And I think Bowie Jane is like, I might have made a mistake. These two are going to definitely take themselves. But I'm just happy to be here. I'm just going to keep saying that. But the closer she gets to 750K, remember just the idea of her being on the block, she would cry. She'd be so upset. So if Jag, in fact, doesn't take Bowie Jane to the end, now granted, she could win and take him. I think that she's going to feel some type of way. Yes, awkward is thy name. It was a very awkward situation for Bowie Jane, who was left out of the hugging circle. And how it was, I was like, Bowie Jane, this is what you wanted. So you better win now, girl, because I think these two bros, they're on the Andrew Taint bus. They're all bros before hihoos. Yeah, the mafia is going to have BJ sleeping with the fishes. She's going to be in the trunk. If Bowie wins in a tie one more time, we will protest. You're welcome, Bubco. Oh, for sure. Connor, for you, anything. Bowie Jane going, hi. It's just the awkward Bowie continues throughout this whole damn season. Let me see if I can find it here. Here we go. Hi. Good eye, Julie.
Was it literally because of the floaties?
Hi! Hi! What the hell is going on?
As my husband says, hoes before chodes. Is that how you spelled chode? I thought it was CHODES. I'm going to have to Google it now. You guys, if you saw my Google history with all these searches, chode meaning. Yeah, husband, hype man husband. A penis, especially one characterized as being short and thick. Huh? I thought the chode was the area, but okay, that must be the taint. All right, we're learning. We are learning. Oh, goodness. So that's that. That's that, you guys. That's the end of the episode. Thursday's a 2-hour finale. Tuesday, we'll see who won part 1, part 2, part who knows of the final HOH, or part 1. But we'll know further by then. Let's see. A huge announcement, a holiday surprise in store that Julie will tell us about on Thursday. It's going to be a winter season of Big Brother. I'm so excited. And another bottle Bowie, like I said, is pour some sugar, pour some champions on me in the name of love. Yes, I think she is teasing a winter season, which makes me so exciting. Yeah, the round table is going to be good. I hope. But we'll see. I shouldn't have been surprised, but I was disappointed that Cameron was like, I'm going to be Team Jag. I love Jag. So I think it's a legend season. So I think they're going to have people who have played come back considered legends. I think it's going to be kind of like that. That's what I'm thinking. But I'll settle for Celebrity BB because I love Celebrity BB. But I don't think it's going to be like I don't think it's going to be like a BB OTT winter. But I'm pretty sure you guys were getting some kind of legend or celebrity condensed winter season. And I am here for it. Yeah. We could. A lot of people have been asking for a long time for, the first outs. You never know. Yeah, and it's just 30 days. So you guys, so much to look forward to coming up this winter. We have Traitors Season 2, which has already been filmed, and that should drop December, January time. We also have most likely a winter version of Big Brother and Vanderpump Rules. I don't know if you guys follow me for Vanderpump Rules, but oh my goodness. So good. was damn near peeing my Huggies over here, thinking about all the good TV we have this winter to cover. So, and I'm sure there's even more shows that I am forgetting. But yeah, so super, super excited, you guys. And we have this final week of Big Brother, which we'll find a way to roast and recap and make fun of it. All right, you guys. Oh, Legends versus Celebrity would be fun. Yeah, that would be fun. Fun, fun, fun. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining and thank you for participating in the live chat. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you to my super chatters, Big Brother Bry, Chick Benny, Lucas, and Gail Murphy Comedy. Thank you guys so very much. Jolene, for traders, do we binge and then recap or a few episodes at a time? Last season I did, I think 2 episodes at a time, but I think this season I will do episode by episode. I tend to binge it, but I wish they would release it like weekly. Because then it'd be better for recapping and roasting, but you can binge it. But I'll probably, it depends on how many episodes it's going to be. If it's going to be just like another 10 episode season, I will most likely do one at a time. So yes. Thank you, Bubco. That's so sweet of you to say. Joseph says there is a fan versus faves rumor with Taryn on. No, what? That would be, I'd watch the shit out of that. Oh my God. What? That would be crazy. But I think there's been rumors that some of the Big Brother commentators and stuff were going to be on it. I'm surprised they haven't had like Taryn or Maddie on. Shout out to Mad Rose, Maddie, and Janet. I would like to watch Maddie on it too. So, yes, tip me with a like on the way out. Yes, it's all over Twitter. That is hilarious. Wasn't it BB25 too that they thought Taryn was going to go in the house because he like was in California, but it turned out he just moved to California or something like that. So, right? Yeah, he was rumored for 23. That's what it was. But yeah, it was, I think it just turned out that he moved to California. That would be very interesting. I'd watch it for sure. DGF, you have super busy. Maddie and Janet for a mother-daughter twist. That would be iconic. I would love it. I think all the podcasters should go on and then just I cover it. I will roast and recap it. That would be so great. So great. All right, you guys. You're all wonderful, beautiful pumpkin spice babies, and I appreciate you guys so much. And I hope wherever you are in the world, you are enjoying your day, night, morning, your time. And I'll be back tomorrow with more content. But until then, like I always say, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Bye, guys.
If you like what you see.